Hey, what's up guys? Ronak here, back again with another video. So today I'll be giving my review of one of the most anticipated animated movies of the year, Frozen 2. Now I know I said I'd do a Charlie's Angels review, but I'm so sorry guys, I just did not get any time to record that review for that movie. But if you guys want to see that, please comment down below and I'll definitely make it happen in December. The original Frozen, which released in 2013, is actually one of my favorite animated movies of all time, and so I went into Frozen 2 having extremely high expectations, and it did not disappoint. The thing that stands out the most about Frozen 2 is definitely its visual effects. The visual effects are just very beautifully done, and hands down is the best visual effects I've ever seen in any animated movie ever. They're just absolutely stunning and just gorgeous to watch. So the main plot of this movie is basically the gang, including Elsa, Anna, Olaf, Sven and Kristoff, set out to this ancient magical forest, and basically what they're trying to do is figure out the origin of Elsa's powers. This plot I feel was very well written and well executed on screen too. Like the first movie, the chemistry between the cast is just amazing and the voice acting was done really well. Another thing this movie does really well is setting the tone for the movie from the very beginning. Now, as we all saw from the trailers, this movie has a much darker tone than the first Frozen, and this isn't a bad thing at all. What this dark tone actually helps to do is create this sense of urgency in the atmosphere as well as suspense. It leaves the audience, that is us, wanting to know more at all times. It feels like they're always building towards something, and it all pays off in this amazing climax scene that they have in the third act. The dark tone they establish early on in the movie fits the story they're trying to tell really well and actually helps to move the plot forward in a way that would not have been possible if they had gone for a lighter tone. One more thing I love about this movie is the fact that each and every character gets their own moment in the spotlight where they get to shine and have their own great iconic character moments. What this movie actually did really great was the character development as well. In the first movie, the story was more focused on Anna and Elsa. The other characters were just being introduced and didn't really get much character development, in particular Kristoff and Olaf. This movie actually takes that a step further, and Kristoff, Olaf, everyone in the movie gets just really great character development. This movie spends a lot of time with Anna and Elsa together. Unlike the first movie where they were separated throughout pretty much the entire movie, this movie spends a lot of time with them together going on their journey. I feel that the dynamics between them were really fun to watch and were handled really well by the director. Some of my favorite character moments from this movie come from Olaf. So throughout the course of this entire movie, Olaf goes on his own little journey of figuring out the world around him and figuring out the truth of life. Everything about that was just really well handled, and it was done in a really funny way too. Olaf is just a great character, and I feel that the voice acting in this one was as amazing as the first one. This movie is also much more emotional than the first one, and it just pulls at your heartstrings, making you extremely sad at times while making you burst out in laughter and joy at other times. I feel that everything in this movie was really well done, and it makes you feel the right emotions at the right time. It's a Disney movie. I just have to talk about the songs. While they aren't as catchy as the songs from the first movie, they fit in really well and are well composed as well. My favorite song from this movie would definitely be Into the Unknown. Since I watched the movie last night, I've heard it around like a million times already. The only negative part about this movie, in my opinion, would be the pacing. For the most part, the pacing itself is really well handled, but the middle second act actually got a little slow. Not boring, just slow, and I feel that this inconsistency in the pacing actually knocks the movie down a little. So now coming to the main question, which movie is better, Frozen or Frozen 2? Last night after I watched Frozen 2, I felt that I was more inclined to like Frozen 2 than Frozen 1. But in order to come to a final decision, I had to watch Frozen 1 again, which I did this afternoon on Netflix. After watching both of the movies, I can definitely say that Frozen 2 is the better movie, but just by a little bit. Frozen 2, in my opinion, had a better story. The story was much more focused, better character development, better themes, etc. The only negative about Frozen 2 compared to Frozen 1 would be the songs, and that isn't really a big issue since the songs are quite memorable, just not as memorable as the first movie. Frozen 2 is definitely a worthy sequel to the original Frozen, and my final rating for this movie is a solid 9 out of 10. So this is my last movie review for around 3 weeks. I have my mock exam starting next week and I'll have to focus on studies. So I'll be going on a little YouTube hiatus, I guess, for around 3 weeks. And then I'll be back with a lot of content in December. I already have a lot of videos planned and I'm really excited to show you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe to my channel for more. Please comment down below what you guys would like to see me do next, and please share this video with your friends. I would really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.